Hello, everybody. We are glad to greet you from Moscow, Russia. My name is Nastya. It is Diana, Nastya, and Christina. We are from school 1357. We are going to tell you about lunch and dinner in Russia. Russian people have their own ideas about how and what to eat. Uh, just a moment, we can't open presentation.
Yeah. You got to go back to your desktop, and that's another one. There you go.
Can you see it?
Oh, yes. Thank you very much.
Lunch and dinner in Russia. Russian people have their own ideas about how and what to eat. Russian people prefer eating homemade food. Russian usually eat 3 times a day. They have завтрак or breakfast in English, обед or lunch or dinner in English, and ужин, which is called dinner or supper in English. And the second meal of the day is обед, which is served between 1 p.m. and 3 p.m. and can be called either lunch or dinner in English. On working days, Russians usually have a hour-long lunch break. School children have their lunch at school in a school canteen. A Russian lunch dinner consists of 3 courses. It can hardly be imagined without soup, which is considered as the first course. Russian soup is a substantial and thick dish cooked with meat, fish, mushrooms, or vegetable broth. The name soup appeared in Russia during Peter the Great's time, when it was brought from Europe. The second course is usually a meat or fish, with a garnish of mashed potatoes, rice, pasta, or buckwheat porridge. Drinks such as compote, coffee, juice, and tea are the common drinks used for the third course in the lunch break. Shi is a traditional soup in Russia, where it has been cooked since 9th century, soon after cabbage was introduced from the Byzantium. It's popular in Russia because several factors. It is easy to prepare, it can be cooked with or without meat, and it can be frozen. As a result, by the 10th century, she had become a staple food in Russia. As the popular saying goes, "Shi da kasha, pisha nasha," and it means "Shi da kasha, our food." The main components of she were originally cabbage, meat, mushrooms, and spices. The ingredients of she greatly changed. The spice mixture was treated with black pepper, which were imported in Russia in the 15th century, also from the Byzantium.
Nowadays, soup ingredients include meat, cabbage, potato, tomato, carrot, onion, and spices. And now I would like to tell you how to cook a fresh sheep. Ingredients: 2 liters of meat broth, 1 light chopped onion, a half of a cabbage head cut into shreds, 1 large peeled and coarsely grated carrot, 1 chopped celery rib, 1 or 2 bay leaves, 8 or 10 black peppercorns to taste, 2 large peeled and coarsely chopped potatoes, 1 large peeled and chopped tomato, salt and pepper to taste, fresh dill for garnish, sour cream for garnish. Preparation. At first, you should prepare meat broth. Then add cabbage to the boiling broth, reduce heat to the cook for 15 minutes. Add potatoes and bring back to the boil. Reduce heat the simmer covered until potatoes are tender, about 10 minutes. While cooking, saute onion and carrots, dip a spoonful of butter in a frying pan, then put them into the soup. Add tomatoes and bring back to the boil. Reduce heat and simmer uncovered for 5 minutes. Add salt, bay leaf, peppercorns, and other seasonings. Then serve soup in warm boils with dill and sour cream as garnish. Russian people usually eat shi with rye bread. The first meal of the day, ужин, is served around 7 p.m. and can be called dinner and can be called either dinner or supper in English. Ужин is a very important meal in Russia, as families get together after everybody returns home from work and school. While having dinner, families commonly watch TV, exchange the news of the day, and discuss plans for the next day. A typical Russian dinner consists of one or more salads which are heavy, filled with potatoes and often mayonnaise, with flavors coming from beets, onions, pickles, and various kinds of meat. Following the salad, a meat course is served. This can be anything from a simple chicken dish to meat stew in tomato sauce, or labor-intensive cutlets or meatballs. Other alternatives to the meat course are pelmeni or golubtsi. Pelmeni are Russian dumplings made of ground beef and pork inside dot pockets. Golubtsi are cabbage rolls with the filling of minced meat and rice. They are also eaten with sour cream or mayonnaise. After dinner, Russians usually drink tea with sugar and homemade jam. You can see a recipe in our recipe of vinaigrette in our presentation. If you have any questions, you are welcome.
Russian people love holidays. One second, please.
No problem.
Thank you. Russian people love holidays. They are very hospitable, and any holiday is celebrated with lots of food and presents. New Year's Day is probably the most popular holiday in our country. From the history, we know that the tradition of celebrating the New Year's Day is a very old one and goes back to our pagan past. But it was Peter the Great who ordered to celebrate it on the 1st of January, to decorate houses and rooms with evergreen plants and to make fireworks. We start preparing for this holiday long before the 31st of December. We buy and make presents, discuss the menu for the New Year feast. Most people believe it is a family holiday, but young people sometimes gather together to celebrate it. The holiday begins when we put up a New Year tree. Some families always have a natural fir tree, but some people always buy plastic ones. We decorate a New Year tree with colored lights, sweets, oranges, and glistening glass balls. At 10 minutes to midnight, the president makes his traditional speech on TV. We all listen to the speech, and when the Kremlin clock strikes 12, our parents drink champagne and everybody wishes Happy New Year to each other. Then it is the time for presents. After that, everybody can eat and drink, dance and play games or listen to music. Sometimes people go for a walk after the New Year meal. They play snowballs, explode crackers, and make fireworks. When we invite our relatives and friends to celebrate the New Year Day with us, we always cook a lot of food and try to surprise them with tasty and beautifully served dishes. As a rule, we cook several different salads, various sandwiches, and homemade pickles. The main dish is meat. It can be young pig or chicken or turkey or goose with potato. Don't forget fruit and of course tea served with jam, cakes, sweets and biscuits. Even though more exotic foods are widely available in Russia now, the most traditional dish for the home New Year celebration in Russia is olivier, or Russian salad. The original version of the salad was invented in the 1860s by Belgian Lucien Olivier, the chief one of Moscow's most celebrated restaurants. Today's version of the salad has little in common with its original, but some of the ingredients are considered to be basic and essential. They are peas, pickled cucumbers, potatoes, eggs, some sort of meat, and mayonnaise. Another popular appetizer for a New Year feast is herring under a fur core or dressed herring. It is a layered salad composed of dye-salted herring covered with layers of great boiled vegetables, potatoes, carrots, beetroot, chopped onions, and mayonnaise. Some variations of this dish include a layer of fresh grated apple, grated boiled beetroot covered with mayonnaise. As a final layer gives the salad a rich purple color. And now we would like to show you how to cook this dish. In herring under a fur core recipe.
1 second, please.
Excuse us.
Ingredients. 1 thick salted herring, 3 potatoes, 2 carrots, 2 beetroots, 1 onion, 2 eggs, 200 grams of mayonnaise. Preparation. Wash and boil the potatoes, beetroots, and carrots with the skins on until tender. Remove the herring skins, bones, cut into small cubes. Evenly spread out the herring at the bottom of the bowl. Peel, chop the onion, place the onion on top of the fish. Cover this layer with a generous amount of mayonnaise. Grate the potatoes and use them to form the next layer. Crisscross the salad with thin strips of mayonnaise. Coarsely grate the carrots and beetroots into separate pails. Spread the grated carrots on the mayonnaise net. For the final layer, place the beetroots on top and cover with a generous amount of mayonnaise. Decorate with grated boiled eggs. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you. That was wonderful. Any questions? Okay, if we don't have any questions, I have one more from Bulgaria, and I believe they're not on anymore, so I'm going to go ahead and play it from here so you can watch it. So just give me a second.